think I'm live. A little loud in my ears. Hello. William, time to reinstall? Sure is. Sure is. Welcome. Zip Bang Crash, Moshi Darkness. Hello, hello, hello. Vernie. This is a nice surprise. Even I'm surprised. And I'm not easily surprised. Welcome. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Hope y'all are well. Little bunny hop, little bunny hop, little bunny hop, little bunny hop. So angry. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Quite a tumultuous end of the year and start to the year, but we are slowly but surely getting back. Corndog, welcome. Welcome one, welcome all. Get some crystal bud. My chat is posting really slow. Oh no, I was wondering why you were so excited that you said yay twice, but welcome. That is A to the okay. I'm sorry, is your name Alfredo? That's a great name. Welcome, Alfredo. Hey, Marco. Oh, gosh. So many familiar faces. Gotta love it, gotta love it. All right. So I've been working on this route. Wait, current resolution. Why is it 2160? Dark Zero Warrior, welcome. Yeah, error. You need to change the video resolution. Yeah, why is the video it shouldn't be. Hold on a second, folks. Oh, I can't change it. The expected video resolution is 2560 by 1440. Well, hold on. You told Bill he might be sleeping. As is custom, he may miss out. All the better. Is the stream working okay? Because the YouTube just said the stream status is poor because of the resolution. Let me know what it looks like on stream. Stream looks fine? Okay. Dylan Slayball, right? Huh? Seems fine? Okay. All right. If it starts to act up, please do let me know. Dark Zero, hello. Robert, hello. All right, what does YouTube know? So, yeah, how am I going to tackle this area? I kind of have a plan. Getting the gravesite planes today? Yeah, I'm hoping to kill Consort Radon today during everything possible preparation. Absolutely. Yep, that's the plan. I had this idea because Liurnia is just a very, yeah, darkness. It is. Planning routes for Elden Ring is insane. Hold on, I gotta fix my controller. This is weird. You're gonna hear some blowing sounds. There we go. Anyway, it sticks if I don't blow into the touchpad. But my idea is that I go and I get the map fragment. And then my everything possible route will include what's currently uncovered by that map fragment. And then I'll get another map fragment and handle that. That's the plan. So many things to do, I know. Especially when I'm trying to do things even like consumables. Not every little consumable, but all of the Trina's lilies, all the arteria leaves. Yeah, Vernie, I think it's a lot of fun. So, I have a ton of notes on this section, so I'll kind of walk you through it as we do. So I got the crystal bud up here, and the crystal bud is part of the recipe for Cuckoo Glintstone, magic grease, drawstring, magic grease, and shield grease. You're playing it right now, Dylan? Awesome. Michael, you think the stream is acting up? You keep hearing some weird guy talking? Ooh, just mute the stream. Yeah, if you're hearing some voice right now, well, one, either mute the stream, or two, see someone about that. I was going to show, just because not everyone knows this, even though I did show it off early on, that this is the connection between here and Stormhill. I don't need to do that now. There's no items in that path, which is interesting. But, so I got the Crystal Bud, and of course we do have fan favorite Boc over here. By the way, I'm not sure if anyone knows this. I couldn't find the answer online. When you talk to Boc here, and I'm not going to listen to all the dialogue.
Master, allow me to... I'm happy to...
Yeah. He has this dialogue option, don't tell me, and basically says, hey, you're not altering your own clothes, are you?
I was wondering,
do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself? And he's like, no, please don't, let me do it, because he does it for free. But what I couldn't find out, and I could test this easily with a new character, I just haven't, does he still tell you that, or give you that dialogue option if you've never altered your garments? Does anyone happen to know that? In other words, you start a new character, you rescue Boc, you give him the needle, you meet him here, you never touch your own garments. Does he still tell you that? I don't know. Hey, Clevermore, welcome. Anyway, I'm just curious because I don't know. He does, so he says that regardless. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. I wish it was tied to whether or not you've actually altered your own clothes. But there we go. And then, of course, we get Hyetta. This is interesting. So Hyetta, as we all, I think, know by now, Hyetta is Arena, or Hyetta is in Arena's body. Well, it's not really Hyetta, but anyway. If you kill Arena in the Weeping Peninsula, if the player character kills Arena, Hyetta won't show up. Even though this spirit that's inhabiting Arena's body only does so after she's been killed by the Misbegotten, which is interesting.
Is someone there? My name is Hyetta. If I might be so
anyway, let's go ahead and give her an oozing eyeball.
Now I can feel you are most kind. May the blessing.
As you wish. I can only hope that is a... Oh, didn't mean to drink my flask. I can only hope that is a reference to Princess Bride. Oh, you don't know Hyetta? She's easy to miss. She is honestly easy to miss, but you give her the grape, and then she moves down, and she's going to go over to those ruins over there. I do have another question for you wonderful, smart folks. Oh, actually, let me go get that crystal bud again. Grape is such a wild name for eyeballs. Yeah, you know what's really cool about the eyeballs? And I actually, I don't have another one. When I get the next Shabriri grape, we'll look at it. But there's a really cool connection between that and the fragments that you pick up in the Weeping Peninsula. It is canon now. Elden Ring is combined with the Princess Bride. Yep. You missed her on the first time through. It's very easy to do so. All right, so we get a sacred tier here, and we get Thops. Now, the wiki. Yes, Fextra Life wiki, because the other ones, no one bothers to update. It says that if you try to give Thops a prayer book, he says he can't. He's too much of a blunt stone to help you with the prayer book. But I can't get that option from him to even try and give him a prayer book. Now, he does call himself a Bloodstone another time. Let's see. It might be... Let's just talk.
I'm afraid my need. Oh, right. I can tell you what you've seen that strong. That's the only it's due after they declare the academy.
Yeah.
Making entry to and so on. When they come.
You need a key. I know. So about Selin.
Well, that is Selin was well. I followed her. Selin was accused of. I still don't. The illustrious.
I like that he's, defending
Why not
Selin.
Without one, and you'll never. And if once you've tied, would you consider? I know it.
There we go. So he calls himself a Bloodstone here when you talk about the key. Also, what's up with his eyes? I am going to buy Starlight, because I already have the other two. Hold on there, Thops. Let me see your eyes if I can. You stand up when you use that. That's a bummer. Are his eyes yellow? Bernie! Yes, the VOD will be up. Yep. It'll be available later if you can't stick around for the whole thing. Or is eyes yellow? Not really so good with the colors. Being colorblind and all. But if any of you know if it's possible to get the dialogue option for Thops, let me know how. I'm not sure how. They do kind of look yellow. Huh. Interesting. By the way, this setup right now, I believe this is the one I'm going to use for the episode. So I have the rapier with, repeating thrust. Is that what I wanted? Yes, I do want repeating thrust. So I have Rajay's rapier with keen and repeating thrust. I have the Highland axe upgraded to +3 with war cry, Eclipse Crush heater shield, finger seal upgraded for my fashion or my Elden bling, if you will. Foot soldier cap, exile armor, exile gauntlets, Caden trousers. I have the Blessed Do talisman and the roar medallion. Yada yada yada. And the reason that I have Rajay's rapier with repeating thrust is because this is actually pretty fun. See if I can bait you into a couple of attacks here. Yeah, I just think that's fun. Of course, easy to, kind of lose your head on him. There we go. Simte, welcome. Trying to give him a scroll for him to climb. Been a long time since I did that. Maybe if all of his sorcery. I'll try that. Nope, I will give that a go. I don't think that's the case, just because I want to say that I tried that already, but I will give it a go. Tarnish, welcome. Thwap, 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 thwap. Get some warming stones. Welcome, everyone. So good to see you here. By the way, just so everyone's aware, I do have kind of a tight, not a tight timeline, but I do have to cut this off at 12:30. So we have an hour and 45 minutes. Not as long as I'd like, but enough time for us to be a little silly together, yeah? Look at that, damn. 350 damage is pretty great. Grackle, welcome. You didn't miss much at all. Human bone shard, very nice. Now there is an arterial leaf somewhere around right there. Beautiful. Could it have been, it absolutely could have been removed. Someone might have been quoting some cut content, but here's an Academy scroll. You've been watching my Surge walkthrough 1 and 2. Awesome. I love those series. Very, very proud of them. I love those games. We'll take what we can get. Oh, thanks. So I don't have enough runes on me now. Actually, no. We could spend some runes. This is just for practice anyway. It's not like I'm recording this, so let's just spend all these. I think that's actually enough too. So we buy Glintstone Pebble and Glintstone Arc, even though I already had it. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Dark Zero, there is a new dialogue option.
Learning my poultry sorceries, I never imagined that a bluntstone like myself would have the chance to play teacher.
Okay, still don't have the option, but you do get some extra dialogue.
Why, of course.
Huh.
Find yourself a glintstone key. Without one, and you will never eat.
Oh, Marco, I remember. I saw that big old plateau. I'm going to go rest and then try it again. But I tried to get there for so long. And you don't get there until so much later. So this build is Jack of all trades, master of none. Because of the nature of my walkthroughs, I like to show as many different builds as possible. meaning I want people to be able to use the vast majority of the items and spells with my quote-unquote build. So.
Back to learning. Wonderful.
Nope. Interesting. So you do get an extra line of dialogue, but is it worth the 2,500 runes? Probably not. Recurring theme. I've been a jack of all trades, master of none since I came upon this planet. I say came upon this planet like I'm sort of extraterrestrial, which I might be. Ready? Rejection! I love rejection. Well, not like in real life. I don't handle it very well, but you know. Hey! Uncalled for. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Noise. Antonio, greetings from Portugal. Welcome. Your build was like that until the DLC? The DLC called for a little bit more finesse, I think. But boy, oh boy, was the Faith build absolutely the right choice. By the way, this is something really interesting. When I do everything possible, preparation, and one of the reasons why it takes an obscene amount of time is because I want to know more than just how to beat the game. You know, so obviously, I think most of us know that these symbols on the tents, this is the Academy of Raya Lucaria, right? This is the magic school. And you have these knights that are guarding this camp or inhabiting this camp that are guards for the academy, but they're not intelligent enough to actually use spells. So that's why the cuckoo glintstone sorceries have been invented. They are called faux sorceries. And we know that because if we actually look at the glintstone cookbook that I just got, the glintstone craftsman's cookbook, it actually calls them faux sorceries. What's really interesting, and I'm going to read chat in a second, that it talks about a craftsman who served the academy. They made all these faux sorceries. But on the picture of the cookbook, you have crystal darts and you have shatter shard arrows. Those items aren't made with glintstone craftsman cookbook. In fact, we get the recipes for those a little bit later on. I think that there's some evidence out there that suggests that the craftsman who actually created this cookbook is Pydia, the puppet master. Let's see. DLC made this game top. Really? What? Why is that tarnished? Grackle. I love that there's slang for a poor wizard. A bluntstone versus a glintstone. Oh, I didn't even think about that, Grackle. That makes total sense. A bluntstone versus a glintstone. I like that. Fighting Rolando with 20 vitality. Yuck. Dark Zero. I know it's possible to try to give him a scroll where he calls himself a bluntstone as I've done it, but this one I played some time ago. I haven't played. Maybe it might have to do with like after you get the first key or maybe even the second key from the academy. Interesting. How much lore? I learn as I go, Vernie. It's not like if you try to ask me at any given day to explain the story of Elden Ring and all that, I'm going to go, once there was a ring. It was an Elden Ring. And this Marika Radigan, they broke it. They tripped and fell, and it broke, and they've been trying to pick up the pieces. The cuckoos, because they usurped the previous school, just like a cuckoo will kick baby birds out of a nest and replace them. Ooh. Crackle. Join me. Join me. No, that makes total sense. Huh. So anyway, that's really cool. But there we go. That's just my little take. I have more to say on it, but I'm not going to spend too much time. So from here, we're going to go grab this camp. The Legend of Xander should be asleep, so I'm going to go do that, but wanted to drop in and say hi. Xander, so good to see you, buddy. And Enjoy that rest. Your first reading, your interpretation were that faux sorceries would be anything crafted, meaning a casted sorcery would still be sorceries regardless of school. Yeah, I think the whole idea of faux sorcery is that it takes no intelligence to do so. You can be a bluntstone, as they put it, and still use spells. I liken it to Skyrim. If you remember in Skyrim, you could go the mage route, and you could cast all these amazing spells, or you could simply find the scrolls. Someone imbued these parchments with magic that allowed you to play the part, even though you were not intelligent enough to cast them yourself. Oh, just a lot of spam. Yeah, I gotcha. Since I don't do a lot of PvP / any PvP.
Surprised no matter.
All right, with this merchant, I want 13,000 runes.
Ask me.
Wow, it's really clear, by the way. All the stone behind him that's come crumbled down. Like all the little etchings on it. But anyway, I want 13,000 runes in order to buy everything from him. So let's see. Yep, we'll sell those. And those, that's perfect. And I want to buy all the smithing stones, the nomadic Warrior's Cookbook. So here's where you actually get the Crystal Dart and the Shatter Shard arrows. So the picture on the Cuckoo Craftsman Cookbook, you actually get here at the Nomadic Warrior's Cookbook, which is really interesting. A record of crafting techniques left by roaming nomad warriors. I do want the S-Stock. I'm going to get the Astrologer Staff. By the way, the Astrologer Staff, it apparently is not... It's just not the best in any school. Like, most of the other staffs have a point in the game where they are the best, even if it's temporary. Not so much the Astrologer Staff. I did learn, however, that the Astrologer Staff, with that little cross, that little handle, seems to resemble I gotta... Hold on. It's a Jacob's Cross... a Jacob's Cross, also known as an Radius Astronomicus. I think I'm saying that. Or Astronomicus. There we go. And it was actually used to measure angles between celestial bodies. It was used for astronomy and navigation. Makes sense that it's an Astrologer Staff. Staff or staff? I don't know. I'm not sure. Kite Shield. Let's grab all the Astrologer set. And the Astrologer's Robe does have the Astrolabe used as a star chart hanging from it, which is such a cool detail on that armor. And there we go. All right, so from here, what I do is I put a marker. Right. Isn't that cool, Grackle? Yeah, I looked it up. Jacob, the Staff of Jacob is, yeah, it does have that cross handle pattern. Yeah, who knows the details about when do you use staves versus staffs? There apparently is a scroll you can supposedly give Thops, and this is according to Facts for Life. The Conspectus scroll in the Academy might be... Wait, they're saying you can give that to him? Really? Interesting. Huh. Okay. So, when I've been doing this routing, what I plan on doing is I'm going to kind of trace it here. Hopefully in the video I'll have like a map where I actually do a little outline on. You can kill those with healing incantations. Can you do... I know you can kill the revenants. I'll try. Honestly, I don't know. But Tarnish, we'll go test that. Stave versus staff is regional. Stave is more common in the UK. Well, then I'll probably start saying stave, because I say an obnoxious amount of things in the UK way. Like capsule. Apparently capsule is what normal people say. I just said anyone outside of Britain is normal and everyone in Britain is abnormal, which is probably fair since Bill's not here. But anyway, the plan for this episode is to start the lake-facing cliffs, We go up here. We get the map. Bushy1147 has gifted 5 BlueLizardJello memberships. Wow. Thank you so much, Bushy. And congratulations to Craig O, Snowyfield, Crocster, Jacket Kid, and Sexy Mr. Me. Bushy, thank you so much. And all of you enjoy the membership and the fun Jello next to your name and the first try emote in the chat. So the plan is this, right? We're going to go up here. Now, there is a spirit spring that can bring you up to the, I think this is the Malefactor's Jail, where you fight Adon, the fire thief. And there's a sacrificial twig up here. I'm not going to go there now, but I'm going to use this rock right before the ruins here, the Ryasker ruins, whatever they are. And I'm going to draw a line from here to this rock. And then I'm going to cover this section right here, not including the catacombs down here, but going all the way down here to where the troll carriage is. There is the cave down here, the nasty rot cave, but you just moved to the UK 4 months ago. You'll need to remember the stave option. Thanks, Greg. That's right. I forgot you. I always forget that you moved to the UK. Cool. So there's nothing other than some glintstone fireflies in this area that I just outlined. There are no items in this part of the lake. There's some crystal buds, there's some glintstone fireflies, some mushrooms, but there's no items to pick up. There are over here in the ruins, of course, in the Purified Ruins. But just in terms of shinies, there's nothing. So, but I want to test this out. So I'm going to kill one of you. Yeah, Bushy, it's so nice to be streaming. Oh, so nice to be streaming again. Boy, the range is bad, huh? All right, now let's go ahead and, because I truly don't know. Yes, you can. Very cool. I knew it worked on Revenant, so it makes sense that it would work on their, lesser parts, but Styx fan! Can't help but watch my favorite Elden Lord playing. Still haven't started the expansion, but you must... Oh, man, you haven't done the expansion? Super cool. That's pretty neat. Not gonna lie. That's pretty cool. All right, but we're not going in there because we are going to save those ruins with our very first Revenant. It's a little expensive right now, FP-wise. Instead of doing kukris, let's just do some regular old bone darts here, or throwing daggers. It's loaded up, you just got to get to it. I gotcha. Ah. Hate these things, but they're worth getting the heads for. There we go. All right, now where's the silly old... There he is. I hate these things, I do, but I do want to at least show how to take them out. They're not that bad if you just take them one at a time and go slow. Especially if you have a halfway decent shield. Try rejection? Oh, that's smart. And especially because I have rejection on this build. Can you just do your jump, please? Please? Please do your jump. There we go. Hey, Craigo, there you are. Welcome. Or Gravitas. I was going to do Gravitas on this build, and then I ended up going with the repeating thrust on the rapier instead, and substituting rejection. You're more terrified of those sniper lobsters than the other end? Yeah, I don't blame it. And the thing is, These, like the Miranda blooms, they're just, there's no even real good reason to kill them. You get strips of white flesh. I was hoping to get... Uh-oh, yep, got grabbed. Well,
Like I said, they're easy if you know what you're doing.
yeah, there's a handful of enemies. It's like, why bother? The range is unbelievable, Antonio. That's for sure. Of course, I did just lose my rune arc. Johnny K, you died more time to lobsters than anything else. Oh, in the shunned undergrounds. What? Oh, they are nasty. All right, let's try this again. Rune bears, yeah. Oh, I thought I rolled. At least the rune bears can give you the beast blood and the hefty beast bones. So those are better than white strips of flesh. You're just being difficult. Okay, good damage on that charge R2. Oh! He's gonna kill me again. Blind, welcome! Good to see you, friend. Whoa. Did you just do your jump or something? Nope, got grabbed again. That delay! Still in your first playthrough of Elden Ring. You have Radigan and Elden Beast next. Nice! Oh, so you're getting there. You're getting there. That's awesome. Lobster 2, 0 BlueLizardJello. I know. And the thing is, I'll probably never kill another one again. I think having the less stamina is hurting me too. But we're gonna get that. I want to knock him down too. Yep, I know that he does that follow-up. Back up. And that one... Oh, there's the death. 3-0. Oh my gosh. Whoopsies. We're gonna kill him, though. We've got to. Does anyone have any good strategies other than, well, not killing them? Does anyone fight them on horseback? Like, you can't really outstraight the stabbing attack. I want to knock him down. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, they do knock you off torrent very quickly, don't they? Well, there we go. Just be more aggressive. All right. Strip of white flesh. There we go. By the way, is the stream still looking okay? Because YouTube is still telling me it's poor quality. But I haven't heard anyone say otherwise. Dr. Toe, hello, good to see you. Been a while. Looks fine? Great. Thank you, Sveti. All right, so now we're in the ruins. Here's Hyetta again.
Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrimage.
I don't have any Shipperiri grapes, but I will change that here soon. So one thing that I plan on doing is kind of rushing by everything here to get to the next site of grace. It's just up on top of the hill. Right here. Zyder, you're so tired. Why are you so tired there, friendo? Alright, might as well rest up. No reason not to. You're playing Ninja Gaiden 2 Black and you just locked in so hard your thumbs are all ouchy? Your Honor, I was gaming. Was it Koei Tecmo? They actually sent me a code for that, and I haven't tried it out yet. I might actually do that on stream sometime this week. I would like to. I've never played the Ninja Gaiden 2 Black. So then we'll do this. This takes us to the gates of Raya Lucaria. Oh, you just woke up, so maybe groggy is the better word. Yes, it is free on Game Pass, which is pretty dope. I just don't have a current Game Pass subscription. And then we can go get this glintstone key. Oh no, sorry, just kidding. The meeting place map. That's right, because the key's over by the dragon. And then we go back. So, we can label this as the next map marker, but we're not going to go get it right now. Instead, we're going to go take care of the Purified Ruins. It's an amazing amount of effort for a remaster. Really? Okay, that's awesome. That's very good to know. Especially because they kept it quiet. Like, it came out of absolute nowhere. No, well then who made it? No one knows, that's the thing. No one knows. That's how secretive it was. Mushroom, mushroom. So there's really not a lot in the Purified Ruins, despite them being pretty... Hashtag dad jokes, yes. Get that cuckoo glintstone. You know, I want to show that off, actually. It's because I can't make it yet. Oh, Popeye. Oh, hey, remember the time I had my menu open? Stop it! Get your shield up! Oh, I got the surcoat. I love the surcoat. You haven't caught a blue stream in ages? Nice. Well, welcome back. Good to see you. Whoop. You feel guilty every time you use the mimic tier in a boss, but I'm a casual gamer, don't want to spend days on every boss. So, should you feel guilty? No. I guess, you know, it depends on why are you gaming? Are you trying to impress people? Because you're not going to impress people with mimic tier, but are you playing because you enjoy playing games? Which is the real reason to play? Cool, man. It's an in-game mechanic. There's no reason to feel guilty. Professor Futon, getting the smithing stone bell-bearing one pretty soon after getting into Liurnia should be a priority. I do agree. I do. However, because of the nature of my walkthroughs, which is more of a following what I feel to be a quote-unquote natural progression, getting that bell-bearing, while immensely helpful, does feel inorganic. Plus, with one of the 1.09 patches or 1.08 where they added a lot of smithing stones to the merchants, it's a lot easier to get a bunch of +3 weapons early on. All right, so we got another grape.
Hello? Would you
Oh wait, I was actually going to show this off. I can't remember if I did this in the last episode when I got the grapes. A yellowing, oozing eyeball of the infirm. Surface is shriveled, and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. And then if we go into the yellow ember, an ember taken from the eye socket of a corpse, this grape has ripened and burst. So the yellow embers are just shabriri grapes that have popped. Gross. You one-shot a Melania with the mimic tier and you felt bad after? I mean, you can always go back and fight her again, or you could do co-op and help others to fight her.
Would you donate? I'm on a pilgrim when I eat. You're not like they rest.
But no, in terms of feeling guilty, nah, absolutely not. You did absolutely nothing wrong to feel guilty about what is... Oh, those are just part of their battle standards. Sinister! Recently got into Dead Cells. I have not done in Everything Possible, no. I played a tiny bit of Dead Cells a while ago. Yeah, so it's just part of their coat of arms. In fact, is that... I wonder if that's supposed to be part of the, I can't even remember the name. It's not an astrodial. I forget the name of it. It's where you pick up the starlight shards. It looks like that's supposed to be one of those. It is always morally correct to use Mimic TR and Rykard. I think one of the arguments against mechanics was set up by Extra Credits a few years ago, where they argue in Dark Souls 2 using a caster build and summons would be the hidden easy mode. Crazy. Anyone who makes another player feel wrong. I had someone who not only in the comments of my videos, but was even in the Discord arguing that if you beat a boss using magic in Elden Ring, that you didn't beat the boss. And not just like you should feel guilty because you cheesed it, or he actually tried to make the claim you didn't even beat the boss. And I said, but hold on, the definition of beating a boss is you're alive and they're not. And his argument was, no, that's not my definition. Like, I'm not saying that's... I don't feel like the definition of winning is very subjective here. Anyway. Yeah. And if that person's here in the chat, you're still wrong. I don't tell people they're wrong a lot, but I was happy to say that that person was wrong. I just wanted to say that the Everything Possible in Elden Ring series actually helped you on your first ever playthrough, which you still have the save file for on your Xbox One. That's awesome. Sergeant Pastry, bonjour. If you don't play Elden Ring in the silliest way possible, you don't play it correctly. That's probably true. Shields are for babies. You know what's funny? Elden Ring really made me a shield believer because of the guard counter. I love playing with shield in Elden Ring. You're like, well, it makes the game easier. Isn't that the point? Like, unless you're a challenge runner and you just want to set a personal challenge for yourself, that's fine. But I want you to think about the roleplay aspect. You know, I am this no name tarnished from who knows where that is supposed to become the flipping Elden Lord, right? Why am I not going to use every strategy available to me to not perish? Like, put your mind into your character's persona for a second. You don't want to be killed. It's crazy. Oh, the Great Shields are amazing. Oh, that's awesome, Professor. I'm glad that you've enjoyed it. The Sekido tier was a massive win. I have not gotten the hang of that tier. I really haven't. So I hate this cave. I hate this cave because, and it's almost like the game's trying to teach you something. You come down here and you look and you have Miranda blooms, you have Miranda sprouts, and you have, I think, one single item down there. In this whole poison swamp right down there, there's a single item to get. Cavis is what he is, people. Don't let him fool you. That's true. I do hate this cave, though. Nope. Iframes. So anyway, I'm going to further tell you why I hate this cave in a minute, I promise. Are we safe? Are we safe? Yeah. So this cave, it is, I mean, just look down here. Look at this. You've got 2 Miranda blooms with 1, 2, 3, 4 or so of the Servants of Rot. You also have Miranda sprouts. They don't drop anything good. Zyder Flame, I think I do know who you're talking about. That makes those fights look absolutely incredible. Okay. I came here for happy, no hate, please. No, I hate this cave. I'm sorry. So we're just gonna do some of this and some of this. Okay, grab the sage set. I was gonna say, why aren't you getting knocked down? There we go. Oh, they're awful. The Miranda blooms are just the worst. There's my serpent arrows. We got this sage set, which is a really, really cool looking set, but there's very little information on like who it belonged to. I think it's 2 characters use that set in the game. It's Millicent's dad, Gowry, and Necromancer Garrus. Sergeant Pastry, it's your least favorite. I can totally understand that take. I really can. Sekido was awesome. Took me a while to get into it, but once it clicked with me, it was so fun. All right, now here, I do want to take these guys out with a little bit of fire. Hope I can actually reach you. Yes, I can. Don't hit the cliff and don't fall down. There we go. There we go. All right. So that's the only item right there. That's it. In all of that poison, there's nothing over here. There's one stinking item right there. Your only issue with Elden Ring's open world is how easy it is to break quests or skip past certain quests. It is very easy, yeah. Yeah, just by going to Liurnia early, you break some stuff, yep. I cast Fireball, but the room is smaller than 20 feet. Did I stutter? Are you not listening to me? All right, so I'm just going to... In fact, what I'm gonna do... No. You know, I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna go this away. Okay, get my rejection ready. Come on now. Come over here. You winged creatures. You going around that way? Wait, what? Oh, he didn't get knocked down. Oh, man. I hate this cave. I don't have a good strategy for it anyway. Little Wolf, I've done 20-something parts of everything possible in Elden Ring and barely scratched the surface. All right. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to turn on my lantern. Once the guide series gets past Renala, I think it'd be a cool way to show off the rebirth mechanic by actually chaining up the build. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, there will be... I'll be using the rebirth mechanic for sure. Yeah, let's do this better, shall we? It's 24 episodes? Yeah. Also known as not enough. Uh-oh. Now, why is it the enemies, some of the enemies' poison does damage over time? Yours does not. Kill me! By going to Liurnia early... I'm trying to read what... I think there's a couple of typos. You force Roderica and maybe Dee to go to Round Table Hole, but their quests are not broken and can be continued. Only breakable quest I know is Celivis, if you do Ronnie first. There's definitely more breakables than that. It actually is more difficult in Elden Ring to break quests than in previous FromSoft games, but it's still possible for sure. All right, I gotta go take care of you. Did you just hop? Oh, you survived? There we go. Perfect. Change absolutely nothing. Hate this cave. Wait, what? What am I aiming at? You should play the game grounded. See, I mean, I'm sure it's a great game, but feels very different than Elden Ring. You did it! What did I do? Played better? Wrongo. Oh, I can't use Black Flame Blade because I don't have the requisites anymore. Nope. Oh my. Stop it! I'm poisoned! Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even realize that these guys get stronger when you're poisoned. I forgot about that because their armor has that effect, doesn't it? 1 second. Remove. How do I... There we go. Bye. Wasn't even clever. What a pathetic individual. It's so sad. Just people like that. Man, what is your home life like? Stop it! This worked so much better in practice. Oh my gosh. Poisoned. About to die again. Jeff, hello. How much did you spend on Roblox this Christmas? Ugh, too much. Which was to say 0, which is still too much. It didn't have expected GUI feature? What kind of user interface features? Yeah, I'm trying to tell these guys that it'll work better in practice, but none of the enemies are listening to me. It's kind of hurting my feelings, if I'm being honest. Yeah, prep stream. It's going really, 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 really well. Perfect. I wouldn't change a thing. All right, now. Oh, quest log? I don't want a quest log. I don't want a quest log, but I do want quests to be more intuitive. Some of them, one of my biggest complaints is the quest system. Not that they can be broken necessarily, because that's always been a thing, but that whether or not you'll find the character again is almost up to dumb luck. Where they go next has no logic behind it. Try to find patches logically, like where is he going to move after this? Where he moves next doesn't tie into his cave. There's no dialogue. They could very easily give some sort of clue to the player character to say, oh, I understand why he's going to this place because he said X, Y, and Z. I'm doing well, thank you. The grace menu now highlights when there's something new to do. That I do like that. Like when you get the little, oh, hey, I can level up my flask. Yeah, I do appreciate that little touch. All right, let's try this again. Kinda. No, Patches just said it's time I move on. Maybe we'll see each other again. By the way, I have an unfinished quest line that you might want to finish. What is that? What? What do you mean, Patches? Well, you know, eventually you might find that I have Dancer's Castanettas. Why? Reasons. I love Liza P. Liza P, honestly, to me is like a masterclass in Souls-like. Okie dokie. Now, one thing I was going to do here was to show off the immunity and just how much of a difference it can make when you put on silly gear to just increase your immunity. You missed Ryan's quest because she was hiding in a bush in in Altus, right? You can de-aggro Patches just by just dying to him if using the extreme repentance gesture doesn't work. It's true, yeah. If you just die to him, he's back to not angry. But the gesture's just a cool little feature. Please, Blue, this is a family stream. You put your immunity away. Wait, what? Oh, ow, 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 ow. I don't have any soap. I don't have any soap. No, 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 no. Nah, poison. Oh, all right. All right, there we go. So we're at the boss. I can cure myself. Ellie would like me to say hi to her, please. Ellie, listen closely. I hope you have the absolute best day imaginable. And your dad told me earlier that you get to have whatever you want for dinner tonight. Anything your heart desires, okay? So Ellie, make sure your dad, Dr. Toe, fulfills that requirement. Aw, crap, I was doing Russian practice, and now I look up and you're wearing a cicada on your head? And? What of it? All right, let's switch back. Okie dokie. Now, can't use Black Flame Blade anymore, which is disappointing. All right, well, what we will do is some of this. You know what? This can probably... I wonder if this can outpace the poison. We got to test this. Okay, so I'm poisoned. It is outpacing it. Oh, that's amazing. Wow, this fight just became absolutely trivial. I say that, and I'm still, dying. So catch me if you can. Oh, I thought maybe you'd run into that. You didn't. Uh-oh. All right, one little heal. No! This is trivial. He said, Scarlet Rod. I forgot you can do Scarlet Rod. That's not gonna outpace. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in danger. But. Trivial. For him, I meant, guys. I meant for him. Obviously not for me. I'm still gonna struggle. But for him, her, right? Her? Hubris, Blue's greatest enemy. Hubris and gravity. All right, let's try this again. Shall we? Go right here. Oh, you know what, too? Let's do this. There's no reason why I shouldn't have a buff on, right? Oh, no, because, never mind. Warcry cancels the buff. That's right. The abandoned cave has no stake? Real? Oh, jeez. All right. This is going to go so fast. All right, blink and you'll miss it. Ah! Did you blink? Ah! Did you blink? Anyone blinking yet? No! Give me the birch herb! Watch this, though. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I did it. I win. Back up, back up. No, thank you. Good. Wow, you take a lot to knock down, don't you? Uh-oh. No, no, no. Oh. Back up. Hurry. I wanted to try to do a charge. Ha! See? Trivial. Talk about jinxing yourself. No kidding. Yeesh. You like getting the gold scarab early? That makes sense. You always see the community referring to a lot of boss enemies as her. How do you decide on that? Just because of some flavor text you get in some of the armor pieces and dialogue. Like, I believe all the Clean Rot Knights were female, right? Can I say, please kill the bad... Please kill the bad guy. I don't know if you wanted it in a Halo voice, but that's what I decided to do. Oh, we don't know that all of them are? Okay. That was first try. How'd you know? Now, this is an interesting little talisman. I know that there's an upgrade later on, not this one. But the winged sword, insane. Does anyone run with this before you get the rotten version? I think one of the only ways to really make it work right now is with the twin blade. Yeah, all the black knives are female. That's definitely confirmed. For some reason in my head, oh, my twin blades put away. Yeah, in my head, all of the Clean Rot Knights were too, but you have used it? Okay. Now let's go ahead and rest. And I want to get out my twin blade. Someone told me, or I read somewhere, that the jump attack of the twin blade works really well. Oh, is it because of that? We'll have to go practice on the giant that we're about to go fight. Yeah, somebody once told me, Spackley, that in fact the world was gonna roll me. Yeah. Now, above the cave, there are some more man beasts, those bats, but there's no items up there. And you got a lot of these land squirts. So we're gonna... yeah, we'll go kill them. Okay, that was some good... Oh, I'm heavy. Ah! General Grievous. Isn't that an arterial leaf? I'll go check. I'll go double check. I don't believe so. Boy, that looks like it hurt. Only Finlay is confirmed to be female. Ah, well, thank you, Professor. Jump attack with a double twin blade? I don't have a double twin blade. I only got the single. I'm not sure if I can ban myself, unfortunately. Hey, trees. So now you can see, hopefully, why these videos take so long. No, they shouldn't take weeks and months. I get that, but, you know, they take a while. I don't know if a mod can ban a mod. Ooh, you know what would be fun? I think. I'm gonna use a rune arc. 'Cause what about black flame blade on a twin blade? That was too early. That was silly. Especially because now you're airborne. Fall down. Ah! Oh, whatever. You need my opinion? Blue. I bet Stone could and would ban Sip. He has before. Alright, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do, right? Wait. Well, let's kill everything and then we'll search around and see if there's an arterial leaf. I mean, that was pretty cool. Okay, so now that all those are... what Soulsborne game, if any, do I think should get a remake? You want my honest opinion? A remake? Not like a remaster. Demon Souls. Demon Souls, 100%. Okay, now let's ride our horse and see if there's an arterial. Demon Souls Remaster was good, not great. I want to see the final Archstone fixed. I want to see some of the bosses change in terms of difficulty and moveset. Bosses just don't have enough movesets, honestly, in that game. Very, very easy to memorize. I would sprinkle in a couple of surprise second phases. I like second phases when they are the exception and not the rule. Offhanded sacrificial axe with black flame blade could be useful. Yeah, and I thought about doing that. I've just been using the sacrificial blade a lot in the playthrough, so I want to switch it out. Not to mention the constant whooshing sound and animation of getting the FP back is kind of... Oh, you tricky devil. There's an arterial leaf. Wow. You think it's considered... Is it considered a remake? Well, it should have been considered a remaster. My 2 cents. There's an arterial leaf here. Now I got to add to my notes, which is good. I like it. I've done this route like 6 times. So, Sergeant Pastry, you are absolutely correct. Well done. Well, you know, if it is a remake, they should remake it properly. So I used to do pen and ink. I have notebooks somewhere full of notes for Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3. But now I just do Google Docs. Oh, no, I can't see arterial leaves. Really and truly, I don't see them unless I know that they're there. I just spam collect to see if I pick one up. Dark Souls remake the remake. Yes. Yeah, I would like to see the boss fights better. I'd like to see the finished arch throne. I miss tendencies. I do. I thought tendencies were such a cool mechanic, not fleshed out enough, and definitely not explained at all in game. But they were so fun. Okay, so I can actually hear. Does it show? So what am... Hold on. Yeah, okay. That's cool. So when it procs... 195. Okay, so it's not a huge difference right now. One R2 is enough to get that proc. That's cool. I want to see how high I can get it. 205. Okay. So that is the winged insignia at play. Now, I'm sure it's already back to normal. Nope, 192. Hey, that's not that bad. And I was wondering, one of the things that I couldn't get information on was when it decays, the winged sword insignia, does it decay all the way to 0? But no, it actually does go down the tiers. So I was just at 195, now I'm at 192, and I'll be at 186. Dude, tail cutting needs to come back. And not just tail cutting, we need the unique weapons.
Well, but hold on. If it's a tail cut and I kill the boss and I didn't get the tail cut, that means I don't get the weapon.
Uh-huh. Yes. What's your question? I'm okay with that. I don't need to get everything on a single playthrough. I don't. Some people get so upset that something could be locked out of a playthrough. Now, I would say if it's something like a quest that you broke just because you accidentally stepped foot into the wrong area, that is a bit silly. But the whole idea of you didn't get the tail cut and you killed the boss and you didn't get the weapon, and that's unfair. Boo-hoo, cry more? Like, bonfire ascetics would be a great way to reduce that, right, Professor? So here's the thing. Let's go talk, or let's talk right now. Grace ascetics, that's perfect. Let's have a quick discussion. What mechanics from each game should come back and put together into some sort of horrific amalgamation? Demon Souls, I want world tendency. I don't care about character tendency. You could, but I thought world tendency was great. I really did. I think it could be refined. Tail cuts with unique weapons need to come back. Bonfire ascetics need to come back. I would also say that soul memory. No, I'm kidding. Soul memory is the worst idea they've ever had. But I think the idea of actually killing enemies to extinction was a pretty great idea, especially because you could nullify it with Bonfire Ascetics or the Covenant of Champions. By the way, Covenants! Covenants need to come back. Ugh. Anyway. Right, instead of duping remembrances, you can ascetic Godric 3 times to get it all. Yeah, absolutely. This marks Melania's southward march. The blade of Mikla and her clean-wrought knights grant her wings, never to be clipped. So, you actually have a reason why the clean-wrought knight was in that cave. I like that. Ooh, the rally. Yeah, darkness. Rally would be good. Yep. By the way, I was going to kind of keep this secret, but I just got an email updating me. I'm apparently getting a care package from the developers of Black Myth Wukong tomorrow. I'm having like some sort. I have no idea what's in it, but they asked if they could send me something all the way from China, and they are. And I'm wondering how many other creators are getting them, and if this is their way of trying to hype the game back up for a DLC announcement. Box opening? Maybe. Maybe I'll film it, and if it's anything super cool, I'll upload it. Otherwise, I might just do pictures on Discord or something. Money. It's just money. Of course, it's not U.S. currency, so I'll have to go get it exchanged. Just a box of money. I'm sure at least one person bought that game because of me, so here's a lot of money. Replace all your character stats with the important ones. Adaptability, resistance. Oh, you know what? It would be really fun to come up with a worst idea list. Like soul memory, adaptability, resistance. Gosh, they go so crazy. Back up, back up, back up. Oh, I'm dead. Whew. Every area is just Los Islith. No. Demon Ruins. Gotta be Demon Ruins. I think removing the difficulty spikes from New Game Plus cycle should happen. I'm not a fan of the numbers inflation since it goes against how... So, Professor, I think is it Lords of the Fallen? Lords of the Fallen had some issues, and I never finished it. But one thing that they did that I think was great is they made New Game Plus very modular in that you could kind of choose the changes that it made. And I think one of them was you could just simply play the game again at current difficulty, which is great. I love that idea. I know I should heal, but I'm being stubborn. Just heal. Bring back the dragon butts, all dragon butts all the time. Did he just walk off? Also, I think one of the best quality of life designs that Elden Ring had, and I'm not even joking, is simply the shiny indicator. You know as soon as an enemy dies whether or not they're going to drop a shiny. That is awesome. This is a pretty... They drop Cuckoo Glintstones? I was not aware of that. I was not aware of such failure. You want them to redo the weapon leveling system. Oh, hey, Carl. They make hundreds of weapons, but I can't use them because I'm not a smithing stone millionaire. Yeah, good point. Good point. Dark Souls 2, yeah, and that's the thing, too. With Dark Souls 2, there was a reason to go into New Game Plus. I don't do New Game Plus. I start new characters, except in Dark Souls 2, where I will do it because it's different. They have an entirely different cutscene for Dukes to Freya. I love that. TK, welcome. Oh, pardon me. Ba, ba, ba. Hee-hee. Who are you trying to summon? They're all here. All right, let's see if we can actually kill this guy without getting absolutely stomped. He's a horn, and he's gonna dude it. That's true. I mean, why else have a horn, right? All right, let's heal. Ow. Oh, what? Fine. That's less fine. Also not fine. This is perfect, because then I just do this. Love that. Not that trolls are hard, I just thought he'd be fun to test the talisman on. So this spear, by the way, I don't really see a lot of people using it. It's pretty good. The tree spear. I don't know why they put a silver firefly there. It's not even near water, which is what the description says. So that in itself would cover the next episode. Luna, welcome. There's really not a whole heck of a lot. It's just a big zone. Aha! Missed. I do like this talisman. We might have to make the next episode a twin blade build. It is, yeah, it is kind of tucked away. You finally played and finished Lies of P for the first time. Actually very pleasantly surprised, and by how generally freaky the aesthetics was. Yeah, right? It's good. And we are expecting DLC announcement soon and a full-blown sequel. I don't know if you saw the little scene at the end of the credits, but it was pretty cool. No, this, I mean, it's not amazing, but if you like spear weapons, the tree spear. I mean, look at the holy damage on it. Plus, it has Sacred Order built in. I like it. Not going to win any awards, but, you know, we can put it on. Now I'm heavy. Let's take off that. I mean, just look at it. Look at that design. Look at the knurled branch handle. Also, I just realized that the bottom, this kind of looks like the golem halberd. You audibly, viscerally reacted to them turning, yeah. Live from planet Earth. Welcome. It was incredibly faithful to Pinocchio's story. Lies of P is a better Pinocchio story than the movie. I recently read Lies of P. I recently read Pinocchio to Blue Lizard Pudding, and it was horrific. I should not have done that. If you feel the need to call Child Protective Services because I read that to him, I understand. It's brutal. The Disney one. Yep. You just laughed out loud. Yeah, right? I mean, who expected a Souls-like connected fable childhood story connected universe? Oh yeah, a lot of children's stories are incredibly brutal. I mean, like a lot of Disney movies that are held near and dear to people's hearts are horrible. If you go and you actually read the book behind it. Let's go do the catacombs. That's probably all the time I'll have for today. Let's go do the catacombs. If you plant the 5 gold coins, it turns to 10. No 20, no 200, no 2,000. Yeah, oh. And it's funny because in the game, you are kind of meant to sympathize with those characters. So that's probably the one thing that wasn't very faithful. Well, there's a few things that weren't. But yeah, the black cat and the black cat and the rabbit? No, not the rabbit. Black cat and fox, right? I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, they're bad. They're horrible, horrible people. Ooh, the charge attack. That's a good one for the winged sword insignia. Bloopers, welcome. Manji, hello. They do still have the boys turning into donkeys. They do. They do. Yep, so at least they have that going for them. Where's the other one? He's right here. Let me target him. The problem is they're so little. They're so little. I heard the original author of those stories didn't like children that much, which is why so many of the early chapters of Pinocchio sound so grumpy. But he writes Pinocchio as the worst child imaginable. Like, I get why it's so grumpy, because Pinocchio's just a horrible kid. I don't want him to be a real boy, not if he's gonna act like that. Alright. He's a short king. I never. Oh, you're so close to the Liza P. Platinum. That's amazing. Did you fight the boss after Godric yet? No. Mm-mm. Not main story boss, no. Geppetto's arrested early on, then Pinocchio's like, oh, well, this sucks that Geppetto isn't arrested anymore. There's so many time skips in that book, too. It's like something major happens, they're like, all right, 19 years later. Obviously, it's not 19 years, but it's pretty drastic. Oh, no, that's okay, bloopers. Thank you, though. I know how. I'm writing a walkthrough. Very slowly writing that. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with Eternal Strands. I haven't decided. I've seen that you're like really pumping it out though, so you're getting into it. That's awesome. Sorry, when I say did you fight it, I meant on this character. No, I haven't. Alright. You there, Hunter. Didn't you see the warning? Can I help you defeat Ronnie? Not up to Ronnie and this character. But there are some amazing people here, depending on what system you're on, that might be able to help. Let me guess, Fork Hatchet. Oh, Smithing Stone too. Nice. We need more Jura. Oh, I love Jura. You there, hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Do you have any runes I could use? Nothing major. Oh, I forgot I got some omens in this catacomb. Ah! Don't grab me. Oh, Carl, I am loving that game. I am so excited to keep playing more. Goodness gracious. That game just makes me happy. It really does. Smithing Stone 3. Did the imp drop a 3? Cause that's cool. Wait, where'd the... Oh yeah, he's down here. These guys really don't seem to care about holy damage, huh? Alright. You've got everything from the daggers to the curved great swords. We're not getting all katanas. Wow, that's a lot. When Margaret grows up, she'll have a daughter who's to be Peter's mother in turn, and thus it will go on so long as to... What? Is the ending line? Oh, Peter... No, I didn't... I've never read Peter Pan. Clever more. Man, it's so nice to be able to just chill and watch streams. Sitting here, I just realized I haven't had a day off that didn't involve time-consuming adulting in a long time. I hear that. I hear that, and I feel that in my soul. So I'm glad you can just come and relax for a bit. Speaking of, though, we only have about 20 minutes, about 15 or 20 minutes before I do have to call it a part there. Mirror helm. What a cool helmet, huh? So cool. Easily broken and weak against striking attack. I wish it would actually break since it claims that it could break. It wards off the intervention of the greater will and its vassal fingers. This looks so stupid with the exile chess piece, and I love it. Look at this. Oh, that tickles me something great. I know I abuse the guard counter mechanic, and I don't care. I love it so much. That is one thing I wish Shadow of the Earth Tree leaned into more, was having more unique guard counter mechanics like the Black Steel Hammer. Yeah, and this is unupgraded. You know, this is a +0. And I love the running R2. It's like basically charge forward. You never use guard counters? Oh, even on weapons that don't have 100% block, they're just so good. You did in fact help me co-op this, Zyder. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please. Or do. Or do. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. I can still roll, yeah. I can still roll. I took off the twin blade, so I could still at least medium roll. Stop it. Quiet. Oh yeah, the DLC Night Hammer is amazing. It's so fun. I can't use this anymore, can I? Nope, because I don't have the rune arc. All right. I know it's one of those weirdo guardian avatars or whatever they called, catacomb avatar, catacomb dogs, the weird cat things, because so many of the catacombs are. That was another criticism that I do have of Elden Ring. I don't believe that every cave, catacomb, dungeon, everything needs to have a boss. I just don't. Especially when you're just going to reuse the same ones over and over. I'm just going to run. I'm just going to bleed. Darkness, thanks so much for hanging out. Good to see you, friend. Hopefully we can catch you streaming some more BL4 soon. Don't grab me. You don't have to do that. That was a choice. You know what? Forget it. You got all katanas? Nice. That's true, Ludwig. That's right. And I remember thinking, I love that the forges don't have bosses. That's a very good point. I forgot. Whoa! Did you just they can climb ladders? Time out. Time out. They can climb ladders? Catacombs stupid, just like the last cave. Now they're trapped on themselves. They're not trapped anymore. Forget it, just go. If they're truly watchdogs, shouldn't you have to defeat them to gain entry? A valid point. What exactly are they guarding if you don't encounter... Especially because a lot of these rooms don't even have a treasure at the end. So if it was guarding something, I could see that, but most of them don't have anything in this room. That's a good point, Crackle. I didn't know they could climb up. Alrighty, and now this is just such a terrible weapon to use against the Earth Tree Burial Watchdog. Uh-oh, dead. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on. There we go. Finally. There's a knockdown. What a fight. All right, bloopers. Have a good one. You recently figured out what the best place to farm rune arcs. It's on Castle Morn on the room. Yes. Yep, it is very helpful. I've done that as well. So, you get the Cadence Spirit there. I don't know if I've ever used the Cadence Spirit. Mercenary belonging to a horse-riding folk. Wouldn't that be great if this was actually on horseback? What if this was the one spirit that you could just ride alongside with? Like you summon it, you hop on Torrent, and it rides along with you. That'd be fun. So there we go. Not too bad. 2 OP, can you imagine? Oh yeah, it still takes a while to farm rune arcs, for sure. For sure. Oh me, oh my. The 2-man cavalry. Oh man, that'd be so fun. You could go minutes before rune arc. Oh yeah, even at max item discovery, it's gonna be a while before you see any big improvement. All right, let's see. I'm just curious, and since this is practice anyway. Oh, the tree spear is upgraded with smithing stones, not somber. I thought it was somber. Oh, I don't have enough runes. So to +6, that's not bad damage. 309, one-handed? Okay. Is there a stat that increases drop? I think it's arcane, right? Yeah, attribute governing discovery. So arcane increases it, and arcane's already a good stat anyway. Plus, of course, all the gear you can get. All right. Well, hey, I know it wasn't super long, but I'm glad I got to jump on and hang out for a couple hours and look absolutely ridiculous. You know what I remind myself of right now is Juggernaut. Big old round helmet with those 2 little eyes peeking out. There's no logic to how half the things work. There's some logic. Hey, if something's in water, it takes more lightning damage. That makes logical sense. But, folks, I'm going to call it a part there because I need to get ready to hop in the car, go for a little drive. But I hope that you've enjoyed just hanging out. Nice, relaxing stream. Thanks for everyone who joined. I even learned a couple things, which is always fun. And hopefully we can do it again soon. I do plan on streaming again later this week, probably midweek at some point, but I'll get that scaled as soon as I can. But for everyone else, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're still enjoying. And I, in fact, will see you next time.